Hello, you YouTubers! J Buzzsaw 79 with a deck profile here for you. This is a little bit upgraded version of my Battlin boxer deck, and I just wanted to share it here. There are a few cards I'm going to still change, but I have not put this particular deck up for a little bit of time and wanted to get it up for the new list and such. So let's get right into it here. Alright, I got 3 Battlin headgear. A little bit of glare on that side still. Yeah, let me try to move my light a little bit here. That's a little better, right? So yeah, headgear is the one that when he's normal summoned, you can send a Battlin boxer from your deck to the grave. This is really good for setting up. Most of the time, you want to make sure you get glass shot in there as your big target for that. Otherwise, he cannot be destroyed once per turn by battle. So that's also pretty useful there. Next up, 3 switch hitter. Switch hitter is when he is normal summoned. You target one Battlin boxer in the grave, and then go ahead and special summon that back. You can only special summon Battlin boxer monsters the turn you activate this. So at that point, once again, you would go ahead and ideally normal summon him and special summon out Glassjaw from your grave to kind of give you a little bit of a loop. That's the whole big plan with that. Speaking of 3 Glassjaw, because Glassjaw is actually really good in this deck. It's almost broken to some degree. There we go. When this card is targeted for an attack, destroy it. When it's sent to the grave, you can target one Battlin boxer monster in the grave and add that target back to your hand. At that point, generally, like I say, you go back into switch hitter. So you add switch hitter back on your next turn. Then you normal summon switch hitter. You target Glassjaw again, bring him back, and then overlay. Rank 4 XC spam is the main engine of the deck. So, alright. Next up, we have our only run 2 counter punch. Some people I've seen, they run more than 2 of the counter punch. I think 2 is enough. Gosh, I made a sloppy pile. I think 2 is enough. I don't see the point of more than 2. I almost considered actually removing him completely, but if you get headgear out, even for example, by attacking the headgear, you can pitch it to lessen the damage or possibly even kill their monster, which is nice. The thing with headgear too is that headgear can also send counter punch to the grave. You can remove them from there, which in a weird way to me is sort of like drawing a card, because you're not physically gaining the card to your hand necessarily, but by removing cards from your deck, you're essentially thinning the deck, and in a weird way still drawing cards. So next up, currently I'm running only 2 Spar. This is one of the cards I might knock back up to 3. The first build I had, it was running 3, and it just had thought at that point it seemed a little too cloggy that I was drawing it, and then I was being forced to skip battle phases because I couldn't do anything. But I've changed other cards in the deck, and I've played it, and since I made these other card changes, I believe at 3 it would be doing a lot better. So that's that in a nutshell, essentially. Next up, I added in two the Photon Thrasher. This is one reason why I might put Spar back to 3. Photon Thrasher just says that in order for him to attack you, has to make sure that he's the only monster out, and then you can also special summon him. Depending on what else is going on, what's on the field, obviously, you can special summon Thrasher out, take a poke, and then set up for stuff. But in one turn, again, mind you, you can go ahead. You can special summon Thrasher, normal summon, like switch Hitter out, special summon Black Glassjaw, and then special summon Spar and go into two rank 4s even. That's something. The other one you could do also, again depending on what's going on, is use Rose War of Revenge. Now some people run what's his name? Masked Chameleon, which is really good. Don't get me wrong. If I had a Masked Chameleon, I'd probably throw it in somehow. I do not have any Masked Chameleons. And Masked Chameleon is the one that says when it is summoned, you can special summon a 0 defense monster to the field. I think it has to be level 4. But yeah, then once you do that, you can only special summon from your extra deck once you do that. There is a little bit of nice choice here using Rose rather than him, though, and that is using this guy here, the Blue Flame Swordsman. When Blue Flame Swordsman is destroyed, either by opponent's card effect or battle, you can remove him to special summon one Fire Warrior from your grave to the field, which is really nice because then so you go back into the Rose and then you can pull off level 8 Synchros, which I thought was pretty neat. There's a lot of good cards, and there's some other cards in here that give synergy to that idea as well. So also running the 1 copy Blaster because I don't mind discarding cards to the grave, and for example, if I draw into Counterpunch, I can discard Counterpunch with Blaster and have destroyed a card, and then I have the Counterpunch prepared in the grave. So moving on to spells, I'm running 2 Battlin Boxers because basically, or Battle Boxer Spirits, because it is indeed a Monster Reborn essentially for the deck. So that's really good. So I don't run Call the Haunted or anything like that. I'm running 3 of the Reinforcements of the Army just because you need to set the deck, and if they're going to give us 3, just run 3. There's not really too much to say about that. I am running the 3 copies of MST because I don't like macro. It doesn't bother us too much because obviously we make, what's his name there? Lead Yoke, but still, Then I'm running copy of Dark Hole, copy of Foolish Burial. You get, again, mainly make sure you get Glassjaw in the grave. That's kind of the major point here. I'm running Solidarity to increase the attack of my warriors because that's really important. I'm running kind of a tech card in here. I haven't seen a lot of people use this, but Magnum Shield. Magnum Shield is really good. You equip it to a warrior, and its defense is added to its attack, or if it's a defense position, its attack is added to its defense. You drop on Lead Yoke becomes 4,200. You put it on Headgear, he's now at 28. That can't be destroyed once per turn. So that's really good. So moving on to traps then. One from Pulse, standard stuff here. 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, and then I'm going to cut this card out for sure. Is Spirit Force. I added that in just to basically, if the Rose was in the grave, you can engage the damage then and special summon it from the deck to from the grave to your hand. Has to be Warrior Tuner though. So, and last of all, I ran out of these, but I'm going to be getting these back into the deck. I had to proxy quick 2 Fiendish Chains to try the deck out to show a friend of mine. So that is the deck as of now. Hope you like the profile. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Please at least always share the video with others. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. J Buzzsaw signing off.